Today we will be discussing about Cara. Cara is a server-side face detection analysis. So the idea is that you upload media via an API. Media can be an image, can be a video, and the resulting analysis would be delivered as JSON payload. So to start with this demo, you would need to register for a free account. Each free account comes with a free license with it. Okay, so you should also be familiar with OAuth in order to proceed. So let's start first. Let's retrieve a OAuth token so we can start uploading a media. So in order to use the OAuth, you would need the application ID, the application secret, and then in order to use the API, you would need to have a license available, and you would need to know the key of the license. So let's start first with the OAuth. So as you can see, I have the application ID here and I have the application secret here. So the scope is just a user scope. Type in the username and password, and then the grant type, you can retrieve it from the documentation. So let's proceed with this one. So we copy the access token, and let's start with a simple image. So the image that I'm using is image about Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. This was during the early days of Apple computers. So we have two subjects in the image, two males. So let's start with the analysis. So first we paste the token that we copied, and then we copy the license key that we're gonna use. So for example, this one, paste it under the key, and the API would return a media ID. So the media ID is a sort of a, well, you can use the media ID to retrieve the result of the analysis via another API. So just copy paste the token again. So as you can see, we have two results. Okay, what I can do is I'll pipe it to this one first so you could see the result a little bit better. Okay, so you see the status has been completed. We have two impressions. An impression corresponds to a single face, so it's one for Steve Jobs, one for Steve Wozniak. Okay, so then we proceed with the uploading of the video demo. So I have a short video that I have prepared. So this would use the same license and the same access token. So we got a new media ID, so because this is a new upload. So just remember that when you use Cara Cloud, during the entire time that the video or image is processing, you can't use that license. So let's proceed with checking out the result for that video. So as you can see, it's currently the video is currently processing. Do take note that the length of the processing time is directly related to how long your video is. So let's take a look at that again. So as you can see, we have the result payload from that video. The result payload would return an impression for each frame of the video. So be prepared, this can be a large result depending on how long your video is. So that concludes our demo for Cara Cloud.